Hello, welcome to the Trauma Bond with Theresa Bateman podcast. Thank you for being here. I'm your host, Theresa Bateman, and every week I'm going to sit down with a member of my creative community to discuss our traumas, big and small. From the petty to the PTSD to the punchlines of our best jokes, the issues of today, our triggers of the week, and our most problematic opinions, and ultimately how we find the funny in the bad shit that's happened to us. In the end, we'll form a lasting bond. A trauma bond. Sit back, listen, and bond with us, won't you?
And light another dude, cause it's what? It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond.
Welcome to another episode of Trauma Bond with Theresa Bateman. Today, my guest, she's a comedian, actor, and writer originally from Chicago. Her debut stand-up comedy special, Straight for Pay, is streaming now on Amazon Prime. The Hour was recently named one of 6 terrific specials from 6 very different comics by the New York Times, and she's one of Pace Magazine's best comedy albums of the year. Please join me in welcoming my friend and yours, Cara Connors.
Hey.
Yay! Hi.
Hey, I almost just burst into flames while you were reading that. I actually am deceased and I came back to life, so I'm excited to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. How are you feeling today? What's rocking and rolling for
Oh
you?
my God. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm randomly like waking up early. This is like a very new development.
Okay.
And I'm still going to bed really late, so I'm just not sleeping that much, but I am kind of loving my little mornings, so I'm feeling kind of like calm. I'm feeling like I'm like a Silicon Valley tech bro.
Okay, and hell yeah, dude. Silicon Valley Tech Bro, do you got the money to match? Let's go.
Yeah, dude. You didn't see my cybertruck? You didn't peep it on the way in?
Oh my God, you driving a Cybertruck? I would burst into flames. I'd be like, what the
Oh my
fuck happened to
God.
Kara? I haven't seen her in a little while, but damn, I didn't know it changed like that.
Happened?
What happened?
I saw this like cute girl actually that like was next to a Cybertruck. Like there was a Cybertruck parked next to me, and then she was going up to it and like was like taking a picture of it, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck these fucking losers, right? And then she was like, what? I was like, this fucking douchebag driving this plunker, and then she was like, oh, that's my car, and I was like, that's so tight.
Actually, I love Cybertrucks. Actually, it's so cool.
But it was like a hot girl on a longboard, and then I was like, we're in a simulation, and I might have to I might have to bounce soon.
No, literally, I mean, every time I see a Cybertruck, talk about, I get triggered every time I see a fucking
Yes.
Cybertruck because I'm like, how are you in 2025,
Mhm.
at the end of 2025, no
Correct,
less,
famously.
still going to buy something made by Elon Musk? Also, they look so fucking stupid.
It's so embarrassing. It looks like a 7-year-old that I would babysit for drew it, and they're like, this is what a cool car would look like. And have armor, and it looks like it's like foil.
No, exactly. I'm like, who is the person designing this ugly
Yeah.
child toy like
Mhm.
car? And I've seen ones that have like custom paint jobs of
I
like
can't.
army
know.
print or
I
whatever.
know. That's why I'm like, you know what? You think you're so tough, motherfucker? Enlist.
Right.
Enlist.
Enlist.
Okay?
Let's go. Then
Straight
let's
to the
talk.
front line.
You've got an EV truck,
Yeah.
please. Go fuck
Okay.
yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Fucking
I'm so
idiots.
glad we're on the same page.
Dude,
Okay, now I'm fired up. I was
Could
feeling
you
so
imagine if I was
calm.
like, actually, I'm gonna get a Cybertruck?
Yeah.
So
I'd be like, you're trying to piss me off. I was so calm when I came in here. I literally like read poetry this morning. Now you got me thinking about Cybertrucks. So
sorry,
getting bricked up.
getting you. I mean, well, speaking of, can we? Maybe this is that. But what would you
Okay.
consider to be your trigger of the week? Anything really under your skin, grinding your gears? Maybe aside from Cybertrucks, or is that just the guy?
Constantly. Constantly triggered. I mean, I think like it being like leading up to the holidays.
Yeah.
I think I'm like more sensitive
Totally.
in general. I'm trying to think if there's anything like specific, because it's like last time I cried, like I cry all the time. Let it flow, I say.
Yeah,
Life
I
is
agree.
short, you know. Got to fill your cup before you fill someone
Fill
else's
your cup with tears.
Exactly. That's kind of how I'm moving through the world these days.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I feel like I've weirdly been triggered by friends and well-meaning people asking me like what my plans are for the holidays, and then I
Totally.
share my plans that I actually am excited about. I'm like, I'm staying in LA. I'm gonna be with my dogs. I can like vibe and do what I want, and I'm
Yeah.
so excited to do all this stuff. And they're like, "Oh, so you're gonna be alone on Christmas?" And I'm like, "No, I just said I'm gonna be with my
I'm
dogs.
like, I have plans and I have
I
company.
have I have company
Yeah.
over. Dude, my phone is already always in D&D, but it stays
I
it
did
stays
notice
in
that when we were
D&D.
texting. I was like, okay, Care keeps it on the do not disturb. Delivered quietly.
24/7 in D&D.
Honestly,
Yeah.
smart because our phones take up too much space.
I want to throw it in a river
Yeah.
and never look at my phone again.
Well, I'm
And yeah.
glad you looked at it to agree to be on the podcast and hang out with
100%. I
me.
was
So
so excited when you know what you're in my phone as?
what?
I just want to double check 'cause I'm pretty sure I have it right because I don't know. I just like usually I do like formal first and last. You're in my phone and you have been for however many years we've known each other now, like what, 6 or 7 years?
Yeah.
Teresa, Sag Queen, comedian. That's how you're in my phone.
Comedian.
Yeah.
And that's what's so funny because there was a time where my therapist and because I've been kind of on a break from stand up for like the last year or so.
Okay.
And
Nice.
my therapist will regularly refer to me as a comedian. And
That's
I'm
so
like,
good.
I hate this.
Yeah.
But I haven't had the stomach to tell her that I don't like that. I'm
Because she
like,
means it sincerely, like thinks
yes.
that is what your life
Yes.
is, because she hasn't like thought about stand up since like Seinfeld debuted or
Exactly.
something. But I mean it
As a funny
facetiously and
way.
funny.
Yeah.
Because
And
as
with
a fellow
you,
comedian,
yes, Sag Queen, comedian,
of
I will
course,
take because I
yes,
know, I'm like, you get it.
I
I know
get
we're
it.
being silly. But when she's
Yes,
like, and you're just
I
a
get it.
hardworking comedian. And I'm like,
No.
oh, no, 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 no,
And then you're
babe.
like, now I have to go to therapy because of what you just said
Now
to
I have to
me
find
in
someone
therapy.
else.
And nobody's going to be doing a sliding scale the way that you are because you're obviously from a past time. Like,
She
do you pair
does.
with checks? how do you pay for your sessions? Is it like a Dropbox?
What's so
Like,
funny is she's the youngest therapist I've ever had, but she
whoa.
does.
Is she younger than you?
She's like 6 months younger than me.
Okay, it's bizarre.
It's weird. I'm like, we're around the same age, but I am. Is it weird to have a therapist that's younger than you? It feels weird. It
Are
feels a
we
little
gonna
weird.
fuck?
But literally, okay, and that's what's so funny because I did have a crush on her for a while, and because of course,
Duh.
and she's also gay, so it's like,
Oh
you
my
know, I'm like, I
God.
need a gay therapist who understands gay stuff. And
Yes.
wait, I'm in love with
Right.
you.
And then you're like, but if we met in another context, like we'd probably hit it off in a different kind of way,
No,
right,
100.
girly?
I'm like, she obviously loves me. She is obsessed with me. I'm
She
her
is,
favorite
though.
client.
100% she is. 100% she is.
Oh, I love her. Shout out to Courtney.
Oh
She's
my
been my therapist. She
God.
was me and Tolliver's couples therapist when we were still
I'm
together
obsessed.
for like 3 months. And then when we broke up, I was like, and now I'm keeping you and you're mine. And
Stop.
and it's like, honestly,
Let's
it's
go
cool.
court.
Yeah. I got her. I won the custody battle there.
Yes.
But rolling back to the trigger of
Yes.
like people asking how
Yes.
people reacting to your holiday plans, I dealt with that the first Christmas
Mhm.
that I lived alone. I
Yeah.
had my 1-bedroom apartment. I had like
Mhm.
a nice tech job that was paying me the best I'd ever been paid. And I was
Mhm.
like on a journey of like, I'm healing my inner child. I'm
Right.
in adult children of alcoholics and da da da.
Yes.
And I was really excited to spend Christmas alone with
Mhm.
my dog. I
Yes.
got myself presents. I
So
wrapped
cute.
them so I could open them on Christmas
My
morning.
inner child just healed.
They see. I like literally gave myself a little hug, like
Stop.
you
So
got good
good.
presents that you like, because I'm
Yeah.
like pretty estranged from my
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and the thing in my house growing up was my mom did not pay attention to what we liked at all. She got like presents to get them, and it was like we'd open them
Right.
and be like, this kind of
Oh my
sucks.
God.
No offense, you can like return it and get your money back, but like
What the
I'm not going to
hell?
use this. So to get myself gifts, I was so excited. And then my
So
cousin
amazing.
calls and it was like, you're spending Christmas alone?
Mhm.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm like, I'm
Mhm.
having the best Christmas I've ever had,
Literally,
actually.
no traffic.
No traffic.
Nobody to like bother me. I don't have to listen to some man like chowing down, wiping his mouth, not helping clean up after, like
No.
all of that, asking like weird questions.
Literally watching whatever you want, listening to whatever music you
Yes.
want, taking your time, being comfy.
Mm-hmm.
If you got dogs and a safe place to like rest your weary head, that's a nice Christmas, I'd
Come
say.
on.
Come
The
on.
pre-rolls are flowing,
Literally,
baby.
hey, let's get together on Christmas, smoke some weed.
Let's
Like,
fucking do it,
we
dog.
we spent Christmas together a few years
I was
ago.
gonna say, did we not when I dog
Yeah.
sat
You
like
dog
years ago
sat.
for that amazing house with
Yes.
the pool? And we totally had, so that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah. It was like me, you, Matt LeGrand, and and this girl, Lily.
Oh my God.
And she ended up
yes.
living in the same building as me. That was so crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was a wild Christmas. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was at least 5 years ago
yeah, I
because it
think
was
it was
pre-COVID.
pre-pandemic. I think it was 2019 actually.
Mhm.
So it was like
Shout
the
out.
last days of normalcy
Oh,
pre-COVID
wait,
vibes.
that's so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm excited. I
Yeah.
love LA during the holidays too, because
Yeah.
it's like most
Are
people
you
kind of
still in
clear
like
out.
this kind of area too? Where you
Yeah, I'm like an East Side girly.
Okay, so we're close by. We could just
Exactly.
hang out on Christmas. Let's do it.
Yes.
All
Oh
right,
my
plans locked in.
God. Okay, that was easy. Well, that was easy.
Merry Christmas to us.
Then we do hang out, and then you get so fucking annoyed with me in 2 minutes. You're like, you know what? I regret this. I
Impossible.
regret this.
Remember when we were talking about, I think that Christmas too, we were talking about doing a podcast where we would like talk about Disney Channel original movies. Like we watched Smart House.
Oh my God. I love Smart House. No, I just recently got access to another Disney Plus account, and
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
Brink, double teamed.
Yes.
Inappropriate, but so good.
Brink. Oh my
The
God,
girl
double
in
team.
Brink.
Yeah, that title
The
is
girl
insane.
in Brink was an original gay crush.
100. The amount of like, so I've been on this journey the last couple years, basically
Yeah.
since breaking up with Tolliver, of
Yeah.
like, no, I'm actually the fucking gay. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gay, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
all of the levels of realizing like these actresses that I was like weirdly like would pay attention to or was obsessed with and being like, girly, you had a crush on that girl.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
but we don't realize it. I mean, for a number of reasons. Yeah, I mean, Jessica Biel in Seventh Heaven. I'll say it.
Twist my arm.
Twist my arm. Okay, hottie alert. I'm like, okay, jock. Okay, towering over your whole family, so
Literally
tan.
so
I'm
jacked.
like,
Okay, I'm
okay.
in love with you, obviously.
Yeah,
There was
literally.
like, I remember I was obsessed with one of the contestants on America's Next Top Model.
Who?
I forget her fucking name, but she had like a short haircut and she was like ethnically ambiguous and like,
Love.
I don't know, she was super hot. I think she was on maybe like season 3 or 4 or something.
Cycle 3 or 4. First of all,
Cycle.
put some respect
Excuse
on
me.
Tyra's
Thank you.
name.
My God, excuse me.
And they're
Sorry,
all hot.
Tyra.
It's literally a show about models.
Yeah, they're all hot, but she was like a little. I'm like, if it looking back, I'm like, it makes sense. She's kind of exactly my type.
Mhm.
But I was like, oh, I think I just want to be like her. She's
Mhm.
just like the prettiest one. And I'm
Totally.
like, no, you were crushing, girly.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
But that's all right, and that's our
Yeah.
journey. So
Yeah.
we got there.
So,
We figured it out. And now you're
it's
like,
fine.
you're gay. You
Yeah.
get it
Now
now.
I'm like, oh no, that's what that was. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Same
what
with
that was.
there was. I recently found out yesterday. One of my coworkers used to be on was like on one of the seasons of Survivor.
Whoa.
And then she like went on to be in a movie and I
Oh.
was like, wait a second. And then I was like, I remember her because I had a crush on her. That was an early crush moment too.
Did you make that connection, or are you not close like that?
No, we're not close. I
Mm.
literally found this out yesterday at work from my coworker and I was
Okay.
like, oh,
So-
okay. So I'll be on the lookout for
Yeah,
her. We'll see what
we'll
maybe
see what happened.
maybe she's figured out she's gay too. Who knows? We'll
Who
see.
knows? Crazier things have happened,
Crazy
honey.
things have happened.
They're already on Survivor. You know they were cuddling up with whoever's ass would put it in there.
No, exactly.
Pee and pussy and stuff. So anyway,
Pussy and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
tight.
I'm gonna get on into another question for you.
Do what you gotta do, girl.
Yeah, thank you. Can you think of a time? Come on. All right, now Alfie wants to get up on the chair.
Come on,
Let's go.
Alfie.
Come on.
Come on, don't make
You
it a
got
whole big
it.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, now
Mama.
you get to cuddle.
Hi, mommy.
Oh,
Hello, I
yes.
love you, mama. Love you,
Oh,
girl.
yes.
Oh my
Love you, girl.
God, he's
Girly.
so cute.
He's
and
really
handsome.
the cutest, isn't he? He's
Hi,
just a
ears.
distinguished little gentleman. And
He's
yet,
unbelievable.
whatever, I have stories I'll tell you after we're done recording about my issues with my fucking neighbor.
Oh,
Mm.
they're dead to me.
Yeah, thank you. And they should be dead to everyone
And they're
listening.
canceled.
Canceled. Bye. Do you hear that?
I just literally. Oh, upstairs. Yeah, they're
yeah.
canceled.
Okay, so can you think of a time where you were like at a social gathering or whatever and you had a story that came up naturally in your mind that you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna tell this, it's absolutely gonna make everybody gag and laugh and
Mhm.
like freak out,
Mhm.
and actually it just kind of killed the vibe and everyone was like, wait, that's
Mhm.
like pretty sad, are you okay?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, I love doing that.
Classic.
Simply, I mean, thankfully, like most of my friends are all, dykes, fags, and comedians.
Yeah.
So thankfully, right? It's
We get
like,
it.
We get it. It's like hard to shock that
Yeah.
group, which just like kind of invigorates me. I mean, I still think this is funny and I'm telling it on stage, so I don't really give a fuck. But the first time I tried to tell it to my friends because I was so excited to tell them, and it was a little bit of a, and basically I was just talking about how I was like depressed due to a series of unfortunate events, but I was just trying to like get a grip and realize like it's not that big of a deal. Like, but I was like really depressed about stuff that maybe is not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. And I'm like, I just can't believe how upset I am because like I've been molested so many times. And And it's like, so it's like really like put it in perspective. I literally was waiting. I like looked around. I'm like pretty much waiting for everybody to be on their feet and give me an applause break. You know what I mean? Like bring down the house. And
Yeah.
then it was just kind of like, oh, it is tough. Like in a longer set, you know, okay, but like it's tough when you're like getting an 8 to 10 minute
Right.
set, and then I'm like, I'm gonna drop the M-bomb
Yeah.
pretty early, but I'm working this into a larger piece, which like you'll understand in like 2 to 3 years, this is gonna pop up somewhere. You're gonna be like, oh my god,
Oh my God, that was brilliant.
yeah. So that joke I would say was a room clearer, and ultimately that's how I knew I'm onto something.
Hell
Because if you
yeah.
can make that shit funny, then it's like you're on
That's
lock.
literally my favorite type of humor.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite, and I've said this I think on the first episode of this podcast.
Yeah.
But my favorite reaction I'll get doing stand up is when people are like, "Oh Jesus Christ!"
Oh my god.
They're like laughing, but they're like, "What the
What the
fuck?"
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you believe this gorgeous Sag
Can
Queen
you
comedian has
literally
lived the life
believe?
she's lived?"
Mm-hmm. That's so yeah. I mean, I like all kinds of reactions. Typically I'm going for laughs.
Yeah.
Doesn't always happen. And when you're hitting the heavier stuff, like sometimes like you do just have to be like that's something I'm working on is like sitting with my own like just because they're not dying laughing, that doesn't mean they don't like it. That doesn't mean
Yes.
it's not affecting them. That doesn't mean
Yes.
that they're not like listening, and it's like my own discomfort that I'm like projecting onto the audience.
Yes.
But like there is definitely power in just like owning your truth, building that tension, releasing it, and then but just standing in it, and it's like, damn, okay, queen.
Yes. No, that's actually it's so I love that you brought that up because that's a journey I've been on this year
Mm.
too is like in
Uh-huh.
my break from because I've been on and off working on a solo show for the last couple of
Okay.
years, really trying to figure out what it is I want to say, but what I
Yeah.
kept coming to realize is it was initially something I was trying to mash all my ideas into one thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, actually I have like a 30 minutes of stand up and I
Mm-hmm.
have a solo show. And the
Okay.
solo show is not funny. It's not always funny. Like there will be funny moments, sure, but there's a lot of like serious,
Mm-hmm.
heavier. I have to get comfortable sitting, and I'm so,
Mm-hmm.
in LA, hard to get more than an 8 to 10 minute
Mm-hmm.
spot and so I'm used to joke, laugh,
Yeah.
move on, joke, laugh,
Yeah.
move on. And so having to sit in that like people are
Mm-hmm.
silently just like listening to what I'm saying and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not just getting laughs the whole time, it
Right.
feels so
It
uncomfortable.
can feel
It feels
horrible.
horrible. And then
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I'm doing something wrong." And it's like, "No, you're just not it's just not funny right now, but that's okay too. It can
Mm-hmm.
still be like engaging and meaningful."
Right.
But and I did like a performance earlier this year that was more storytelling dance
Mm-hmm.
focused that was I was like I was actual sharing actual writing, telling actual
Cool.
stories, and I was there were two other people in this ensemble that
Yeah.
were funny and I
Yeah.
was like not the funny one
Yeah.
for the first time, and that
Yeah.
was something that I was like, okay, this feels different and weird and I feel self-conscious, but also it's okay to not always be the funny one.
But also like you can like you it's also just because it's not funny, that doesn't mean like I mean, I get what you're saying, like earlier days of like developing the material, if it's like you're not like hitting it as hard, but it's also like you still are the funny one. You're just tapping into and stepping into like a different part of your power and like
Yeah.
a different stream of it that's like even braver, I would argue. And most people can't really do that inverse. They can't really like do that flip. So I actually think like the journey that you're describing is much more compelling
Mm.
because it's kind of like when you see a really funny comedian stand up and they actually crush it as like a serious actor,
Right.
and like most like serious actors can't do the reverse and be
Right.
funny.
It's
So
so much
you're in the
harder.
better spot, you know.
Thanks.
That's what I think.
Thanks. Aw, that's really nice.
Well, it's true.
Hey.
We on the pod.
Yeah. and and we're closing out.
And
Okay, can you, in the inverse of that, think of a
Hmm.
time that you were going through where at the moment you thought you were fine. You were just barreling through like, yeah, I'm good, whatever, I'm good. And then you look back and you're like, oh, wow, I was really going through it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the more that I reflect on, you know, my life in general, the more that I realize I think I have largely been going through it
Yeah.
the whole time. Not saying this is original. I know that a lot of people have, it's not a competition. I know a lot of people have horrible lives
No,
and
we're
horrible
competing.
families, okay?
No, we're competing.
Mine's up there, but I know that it's not a competition. That's not what it's about for me. Even
Yeah.
if I would win, it's not about competition for me. That's literally never what it's been about for me. But yeah, I think like when I reflect on it, I do feel like it's like largely been kind of like, damn, you were going through it. And then there's
Yeah.
been a few brief reprieves, for like a few years here
Yeah.
or there. I'm thinking about, I think I knew that it wasn't great when it was happening, but I was simply just pushing through it. I'm thinking about when I oh God, when I famously got clipped by a Tesla while I was on a bird scooter
Oh my God.
the day before I had to move out of my apartment. This was my first year in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And I got clipped by a Tesla, like right on Melrose. They drove off, flew over the handlebars,
Oh my
was wearing a
God.
helmet, broke both of my arms and elbows. Like it was really,
No.
really bad. And
Holy
then didn't have
shit.
health insurance. And so I like took an Uber to urgent care,
Mm-hmm.
which is so normal and absolutely the best protocol because I didn't want to get an ambulance. So terrified the
Yeah.
Uber driver, left a couple of voicemails. I didn't mean to scare you guys. Shout out to my ex and shout out to my friend and roommate who I definitely sent like a scary voicemail to because I'm like, hey, like it's all good. I got hit by a car, but I went to the urgent care and then I was like, I'm not gonna be able to come back here. So can you like do an X-ray, like run it, tell me what I'm gonna need to do? They're like, you're gonna have to take like 8 to 12 Advil a day for like the next like 6 to 8 months
Oh
and like try to get your range of motion back.
Oh
So
my
I like didn't even
God.
have enough money to get 2 slings. Also, like having 2 slings is so it's like a full Uncle Jesse on Full House situation. So I would like I would like alternate like every like 4 to 6 hours. I would
Oh
alternate
my
like
God.
sometimes my right arm would get a sling, sometimes my left arm. Sometimes I'd have like gauze wrapped around a wrist. Sometimes I'd have like I had
Oh
like
my
an ankle brace
God.
that I like cut to make it work as a wrist brace, and then I'd be like I couldn't brush my hair, couldn't put a shirt on, and I had to like move out, and then I moved into this like what's it called, like a boarding house for young women in Silver Lake, basically, where I had like 9 roommates. It was like I was like living in like an
Oh
illegal
my
living room.
God.
Like my bedroom doors were like glass doors. It was not a good situation, but I I I was still like out there and vibing. Like I was sucking and fucking.
Yeah.
I was out on the town. I
Classic.
was performing, so classic. I was performing, I was vibing, and like it was not a good situation. Yeah, I mean, I thank God did heal, but for like 9 months I truly was extremely incapacitated.
Jesus.
And I was just kind of vibing around, and definitely like some of my friends are like, hey, so that ace bandage wrap and like the frozen pea, like, do you need any? And I'm like, no. You got any PA work I can pick up? Just let them know I can't carry anything.
No, I just want to like move around some apple boxes and sweep
Yeah.
some floors and run and get
Yeah.
coffee with my arms that don't work.
Yeah, but like other than that, like it was chill. So I think that was definitely like a time where I'm like, oh, baby girl. And that was like right before COVID as
Yeah.
well. Like it was just like it was not a good situation.
I mean, and your hat kind of says it all today. I said I'm
Yes,
fine.
exactly.
It's like,
Oh my
okay,
God, my
perfect
friend
vibe.
just got me this. It's like my new favorite hat.
I
New
love
favorite
it.
hat just dropped. I'll say that.
Hey. Actually, I'm in the market for a good hat that like
Really?
says something kind of cool and funny,
You
but
should look up what's this guy? Freddie Tyler Mercury or Freddie Taylor Paul something. He like sells
just
it
a
like
bunch of
the Echo
names.
Park like flea market, and he has like
Okay.
awesome you would like love all their
Okay.
shit. Go on his Instagram.
Obsessed.
Yeah, it's
That
gonna cost you
is-
about $35.
Wait, what year did you move to LA?
2018.
20. Okay, that's what I thought. It was around 2018 or
Mhm.
2019. That's good. God, I can't
Did you
believe
feel
I
it?
missed. I felt it in my bones, girly. I can't believe I missed the dual broken arm
I
Cara era. I
know.
feel like we met soon after that.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
that's
It wasn't something I was really bragging about.
I think there was. I feel like the first time I remember seeing
Yeah, when did we
you
meet?
was at. I don't know if we like formally met. I just remember seeing you and think you were funny, but it was like Babs Gray and people did like a all women comedians show at some
Yes.
place at like the
What
back of an art
was
store, I think
that?
it
Yes,
was.
in Los Feliz. I know
Yeah,
what you're
on
talking
Hollywood
about.
Boulevard. It was like there was a bunch of us. I feel like there was like maybe like 20 of us on the lineup
Yes,
or
and
something like
everyone did
that.
like
Everyone
2
did like
minutes
5 minutes or
yeah,
something. 5 minutes
okay.
or less, yeah.
Mhm.
But I can't. I'm like don't remember what the show is called, but I
Mhm.
remember being like, "Who's that? She's really funny."
Aw.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm like, when
We
did
were
we
just, like,
formally meet?
friends.
Truly can't remember.
I don't
That's one of those things
remember.
where I'm like, when people I've known so long and who
I
I just
know.
like have such an easy connection with, I'm like, I
Yeah.
do not remember like how we actually met.
Right.
Classically through comedy, but
Yeah. And I'm not quizzing you on it. And pretty much whatever you
Everyone's
tell
like,
me, I'm gonna go
you
ahead
need
and
to
agree
know.
with
No,
you.
you need to know.
Yeah.
Like you have
Well,
to
why don't
remember.
you look it up? instead of just pulling facts out of your ass, why don't you sit here and look it up?
I
and
Google
figure
it.
it out. Yeah, you
Google's
Google,
like,
when did I meet Cara? Go scroll back on your
ChatGPT. When
text.
did I meet Cara Connors?
You upload your full text history to the cloud. You like accidentally sign off that it's okay for them to like use your likeness, your AI voice, like all of it. They're just like fully like produce your life story like from this text exchange, all just to like figure it out.
Speaking of AI, fuck
Mm.
that shit. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure, man.
For sure. Are you doing any like fun? Are there any fun gay events happening lately that you're going to or anything like that?
Oh
I'm like,
my God. Okay, I went to Stud Country once and I'm obsessed.
I went once too, and I like it, and I want to go more, but it's
Yeah.
like one of those things where I don't really leave the house that late anymore.
Oh, really? Isn't it
Yeah.
at like 8 o'clock?
No, it's at like oh, I guess it is. I was thinking it was at 10. That's my bad. I was just making an assumption. It's at 8 o'clock. You're right. Well, no, I mean I kind of don't leave after 8 most of the time anyway. I'm mostly just hanging
You're
out
hitting
with
like
Alfie.
those matinee stand-up
Yeah.
shows, like library, like reading hours, like performing
mostly
at
just
like
in-
schools.
I'm
Like,
mostly
what's
just,
the
like,
plan?
in dance class or at
Oh
work.
yeah,
I
you're a
guess.
dancing queen.
I am.
Oh my
I've really been
God.
leaning into that the last couple years more
amazing.
so because it just feels really good in my body.
Feels
you
good
know,
in your
to-
body.
Feels good in my body.
You have
good
to
in my
listen to your
bones.
body.
Yeah, except for when then I injure myself and I'm like, I can still do it.
You totally can do anything
Thank
while
you.
injured.
Thank you. Injuries are just like they're not that big of a deal. They're just like
No.
beep.
Your
know,
dance
it's
classes
fine.
that you go to look very intimidating though, because you do kind of like the studio, right?
Mhm.
Like those studio classes kind
Yeah.
of thing. That's way more intimidating to me than like a Stud Country. I did one of those. What's the one on Melrose that's like that they always film stuff there? It's like JoJo Siwa
Oh
Kodo.
yeah, Playground LA.
That's exactly
Yes.
right.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I've only gone to 2 classes there. Actually, no,
Mhm.
I've gone to 3. But the first 2 times I went, I was surrounded by professional child dancers.
who
And
trains there.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like I was just the teacher who was teaching, I was excited out and it was like a beginner, it was
Mhm.
like beginner/intermediate hip hop. And I was like, I think I could do that.
Right.
I've been taking hip hop classes for years.
Mhm.
I went, I struggled, and I
Yeah.
was being outdanced by 12-year-olds who were
Yeah.
like just full smiles, full like
Yes.
toddlers in tiaras or
Totally.
like whatever that JoJo Siwa show was, Dance
Yes.
Moms.
Yes.
And I was like,
Okay, put
oh
some
my,
respect on
I
Dance Moms.
sorry, Dance Moms.
Do
Excuse
not
me.
ever say that.
Sorry, you're right. That's my
Whatever
bad.
that
Shout out
JoJo
to-
Siwa show was.
I'm.
You mean Abby Lee, the most like iconic memeable fucking witch that ever lived?
dude?
Okay,
Well,
but yeah, those girls
crowd,
will like fuck you up.
they
Those
were,
dancers are
and
the
they're all like
kids.
full makeup.
Of course.
And I was just like, oh, I'm the oldest person here. I'm
Mhm.
in the back. I'm struggling to. I like almost got the choreography. I literally practiced in my living room
Stop.
every day that week
Oh
to
my
go
God.
back to the following week because they do it 2 weeks in a row, so that I could actually nail it in class and get it filmed. And I
Yes.
got it filmed, and it was
Oh
great. It's like.
shit. Okay, so you got it done.
I got it done, but I've never gone back there for
Right.
another class like that because it was like I was like, is that the crowd? Is that the company I want to keep in the dance room? No,
Right.
no. But the classes I go to mostly are, I mean, like it is actual choreography, so it can
Mhm.
be hard if you're not like someone who likes doing that or is
Mhm.
skilled at that already. But I will say it's such a beautiful community, so welcoming, and it's like everyone's welcome, all levels. Like if you're not as good, you just hang in the back and you try your best, and nobody cares.
That's cool.
Yeah. So if you ever want to come dance,
Mm.
this is me trying to constantly get my comedian friends to come dance
To
with
come
me.
and dance.
Yeah. I'm like, it feels so good. Just trust me.
I'm like scared.
No, it's so nice.
No, I'm just like scared that I would go and then like
it'd be so
then
good.
that would just like be like then I would just have to be doing that all the time.
Be a
and,
professional
like,
dancer.
become a professional dancer. I'm scared, Theresa. I don't want to become a professional dancer.
I can't be on Dance Moms. I won't
No,
survive.
I'm trying to post more stand-up clips.
Wait, that's so funny. I can't. I need to post more stand-up clips.
I
I
can't.
No, don't make me.
No, I would, but I have to post more clips.
The world of clips. My God, it's literally my entire life now.
So
Just
dark.
trying to cut podcast clips.
I
and-
know. It's crazy.
I was posting stand-up clips for a little, and then I got tired of that too. I was like, I don't know, trying to keep up with the internet of it all is exhausting,
I
quite
know.
frankly.
I'm just more like, just like can we just chill?
Yeah, can we just like vibe?
Can we just actually relax?
What if we had universal healthcare so that like if someone broke both their arms, they could actually like get it legit taken care of instead of
That's
having to
wild. You
like
know that actually
self-medicate
exists in almost so much of the world,
in like
except for
everywhere else but
here.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean
I know.
America isn't the best?
Could never be me saying that.
No, we'd
Imagine I've
never.
gaslit you and I'm actually like, after like literally like 7 years, then you come to find out I have like some really scary like Fox News. Like, it's like, oh,
I'm
fuck.
a Republican. I actually love Trump.
Yeah, literally. Oh my God.
Like,
No,
wait, no.
could never be
Wait,
me.
do you know what? I actually, I think it was 2 years ago, me and
Mm.
Harper Rose Drummond went to go
Obsessed,
see,
famously.
it was last year, I think. I don't know, Two Dykes and a Mic. And
Yeah.
it was the night they did it at the Largo, and it was when JoJo
When JoJo
Siwa was
came?
there. We literally both thought, we were like, well, certainly it's just going to be one of our
Mm.
comedian friends acting as
Right.
JoJo Siwa doing like a
Right.
character. And no, it was actually JoJo
That's
Siwa, and it
so
was one of the
good.
most insane things I've ever seen. She is out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, she's got a lot of energy.
She's got a lot
She's
of
got
energy.
a lot of energy. She's got a heavy foot. I think she's got a good heart.
She's tall.
She's tall.
Yeah.
I love JoJo in her whatever era she's in right now with the
Yeah.
boy. She dresses so butch still. She actually dresses more butch than when she was like Disney dyke
Yeah.
vibe. And it kills me because she literally looks like me freshman year of high school, like pulling up to like an early morning like practice or something. Like the basketball shorts like hanging out underneath my like Catholic schoolgirl skirt. Like it's just so funny to me that she's
So
in this
gay.
like age gap. Who knows? Lavender, Mary. I don't know what the hell is happening with those two, but Love and Light.
Love and light. We all go through our straight phases at some point or another, you know?
Yeah.
And she did like tell all these stories
Mhm.
about like flying girls out to come like fuck her basically.
Oh.
And I was like, right, she's rich. She's got it like that. She sees someone she likes on Raya who lives in like
Right.
Chicago. She's like, babe, get on a plane. I'll
Yeah.
pay for everything.
Yeah, she's like, tell you what, you ever been to Burbank? I'm gonna fly you into Burbank Airport.
I was just begging for you to do a JoJo Siwa impression.
You
I'm
knew
so
it was
happy that
coming,
happened. I knew
right?
it had to happen. It had to happen.
It has to happen. I mean, I've impersonated JoJo at the Largo, so my dream would be that I'm doing that and then she just like comes out behind me like I think I'm doing well, but it's actually because like JoJo like heavy stomps out behind me, like starts doing the worm. She's
Yeah.
got like whatever her posse is, her mom. Yeah, I'm manifesting that for year of 2026.
Oh,
for
hell
the year of
yeah.
our Lord 2026.
For the year of our Lord 2026.
Peep the Abby Lee Miller headshot.
Oh
And
my
honey,
God,
if you're
that's
not
so funny.
printing that for me right now, I'm outie. How about that?
Autographed. Order it from eBay.
Oh my God.
Only 12?
Well, it's not real.
Yeah. That person, I'm like, that's the other thing too. People like putting autographed photos on eBay and stuff. I'm like, I don't fucking believe you. You
Yeah.
could so easily just get that photo and do your little thing, copy it. No, I'm not spending my money on that, you crazy motherfuckers.
Sounds like that. It sounds a little bit not like a hypothetical. It sounds like you're pulling from a little bit of a personal experience.
You open
here.
my closet, I just have countless Gilbert Gottfried photos.
Is that your
signed.
thing that happened that was actually
Yeah.
really traumatic, but now you can
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
like,
laugh
oh,
at it?
it's my silly old habit of buying autographed photos on eBay. No, I've never even once considered it.
Oh.
You're like, too defensive?
Yeah. No, I believe you. I'm just I'm not gonna push back because it looks like you're gonna hit me. So yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Maybe like growing up in Chicago. How was
Growing up in
that?
Chi-town.
Was that traumatic?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just short answer, yes.
I mean, yes.
We both come from big
100%.
cities.
Yeah,
Pretty crazy.
because you're a Philly girl.
Yeah, I'm a Philly girl. Actual
Brotherly
city
love.
too. Yeah.
City of brotherly love,
Which-
famously.
City of brothers covered in blood.
I'll say it.
I'll
Somebody
say
had
it.
to.
Somebody had to. When I
Somebody
was in
had
high
to.
school, it was nicknamed Philadelphia.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my senior year of high school, which my friends and I would lovingly refer to Thanksgiving as Shanksgiving, because
Stop.
we went to the mall and there was a line for like we were like, oh, the line for
Mhm.
Santa is really long. What the hell's going on? And
Oh my God.
actually, it was just caution taped off because some guy had gotten stabbed in the ear and there was just like blood on the ground, and we were like, oh hell yeah, dude.
Well, what did he fucking say?
He was like, he rubbed Santa the wrong way, and Santa was
Yeah.
like, fucking
Santa just popped him.
yeah, Santa popped him in the right in the ear, Scream 2 style.
I'm
And
dead.
that's for all my slasher movie heads out there. Scream 2
Yeah,
style, getting
shout
stabbed in the
out,
ear.
shout out,
If
y'all.
y'all know the reference, you get it.
Yo, pause up in the chat if you're a horror head like Theresa here.
Let's go.
Could never be me. Can't watch a scary movie.
Really?
No.
Well, as an adult, I kind of can't watch them alone. I mean, the last
Mm.
one I watched it wasn't that scary, but oh my God, now I forget what it's even called. The one that Whitmer Thomas is in that came out like a few months ago. Weapons.
Oh.
Weapons was I watched alone, and there was a few moments where I was like, "Wee!" But otherwise, I don't like watching scary movies alone. But as a child,
Mm.
my parents, no supervision whatsoever. I was
right.
just renting movies from Blockbuster. Didn't matter. They let me rent whatever the fuck I want. I was
Nice.
watching Scream. I was watching I Know What You
Mhm.
Did Last Summer. I was watching like every slasher movie I could get my hands on.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. So
Damn,
I'm like,
that might be something to look into.
Oh, for sure. That's the thing where I was like, as an adult, I tried writing a joke about it like 2 years ago where I was like, why was nobody checking in on me
No, literally.
about that? Because I was
Yeah,
6 years
yeah.
old, just like, hee hee.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
love watching movies where people get murdered.
100%.
Scary.
100%.
Scary.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, they don't know, and
No.
and they don't have the answers, and you'll probably never get them. But we'll find a way to make peace with it in some way. We pray to God or whatever the hell's out there.
Also, just this phase of my life, just all the realizations of like, there should have been a parent stepping in at that moment.
Yeah,
What's that
it's
about?
interesting because I'm thinking to myself, if I observed a child that I didn't fucking know and that was happening, I'd simply be stepping in. You know what I mean? So like,
Right.
where are the
No.
hello?
I
Mhm.
actually I had my friend Erin on the podcast last
Mm.
week, and she was talking about a home video she has where her grandpa's just filming her, and she goes, "I'll kill myself, and like
Oh my
I'll
God.
dig a hole, and so they don't have to for when they bury me." And it's just like, wait, why wasn't anybody going, "Hey,
Right.
girl,
Right.
hey, baby"?
Because they're not good people.
They're not good
Because
parents.
that
All our
and
parents were bad.
they were, and say one more time for the people in the back. How about that? Yeah, no, 100%. They don't know what the hell is going on. My parents were like not monitoring anything that I was doing either, famously, but they were the ones putting on like my dad felt like it was appropriate on the family TV. What was on there 24/7? Oz, famously. Like literal like prison rape just
Yeah.
constantly playing on the
Yeah.
TV. If not that, like the worst gangster movie, not even like making Tony Soprano look like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like whatever the nastiest and then like horrifying classic horror movies like Wolfman and
Oh my
like
God.
stuff like that. But it's like, honey, if someone wasn't getting curb stomped or shot in the fucking in the fucking head, it wasn't me watching TV in the first grade with my family. Like it was just like insane. It was insane. And then I
You're
would
like,
like go to
"Whoa."
school and say crazy
Yeah.
shit. And then they'd be like, "Where'd you hear that?" I'm like, "Where do you think I heard it from? These
Right.
fucking clowns that are running that horror show that I'm living in
No,
a couple blocks away."
straight the fuck up.
Yeah.
My parents would put on Rocky Horror Picture Show, which like great movie, but as I was
Totally.
a 6-year-old,
Mhm.
very inappropriate. But I
Right.
rewatched it recently, and I was like, wow, I'm really seeing how this imprinted on my sexuality as a child. Because I'm like, if
Whoa.
I like a man, he's
in tights.
he's fruity and he's in tights, and he's probably gay.
Right.
And otherwise, I'm just like, whoa, titties. You know, like,
Nice.
dude.
That's
nice.
sick, dude.
Like Susan Sarandon singing.
Titties are so
like,
sick.
touch me. And I was one of the characters from Rocky Horror Picture Show for Halloween when I was 10 years old.
Whoa.
I had already had years of watching it under my belt.
Oh my God.
Wearing a little slutty maid costume at 10. Nobody cares.
Normal. Totally
no,
normal.
straight the nose, yeah. Totally normal, ass out, 10 years old, walking the streets of Philadelphia,
Oh
getting
my
hit on by
God.
teenage boys.
Literally. And that's if you were lucky.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it was a lot more rolling down the window kind of vibes over here.
That happened too, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I'm like, I'm a child.
Literally.
They don't care.
And they definitely
No,
don't care.
they
And they're
definitely
like,
don't care.
say more. These
They're
fucking pedophiles that are just
ooh.
cruising around these towns.
Running everything.
Oh yeah. Always in some like, not a Cadillac, but like that shape of car. What is that? Like a sedan or something?
Yeah.
There was not always, but there were a few times that like people pulled up to like the local park playground, like window down, dick out.
Dude. dude.
100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
So
calling me over
scary.
to the car, and it's
That happened to
like,
me as an adult in LA, my first
yikes,
year living here.
that rocks.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't expect that to feel so bad because of how much we just like make it seem like it's a funny thing.
Right. And they're like, welcome to hell.
Oh, to be a woman in the
Yeah,
world.
it's so chill.
It's so chill. Wait, so you've done DMT before? Very natural. So let's talk about your journey with drugs.
How could you tell?
How could I tell?
Do I seem different? I mean, you haven't seen me in a while. Do I seem
I think
lighter?
well, you're blonde now. That's new.
Wait,
for me.
yes, that is new.
Yeah.
Okay,
When did
yeah.
that happen? How long ago did you dye your hair?
I dyed my hair like less than 6 months ago. I'm gonna put it, or it was in like beginning of August, however many
How
months
are
ago
you
that
feeling about the
was.
blonde era? Do you like it?
I'm happy now. Yeah, I mean, I was happy the whole time. I was like so like wanted to be blonde my whole life because we always want to
Of
be what we
course.
don't. I always wanted like straight blonde
Yeah,
hair.
same.
And then I finally was just like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do
Yeah, why
that.
not?
And then I thought it was gonna feel like really weird and like bizarre. Now I'm like, no, this is like really fun and like, yeah. And I just
Yeah.
get to pretend to be a Cali girl instead of a Niles, Illinois girl. Shout out where people count. Okay.
Where people count? Is that
Do
your
they?
town slogan?
It is. There
That's
was a
so
couple though.
funny.
They were like they changed it several times over the years. Like my friend Alex and I had this back and forth because we would laugh about it. Where we're
Yeah.
like, why do they keep changing it? My favorite was Niles, Illinois. It's all here, honey. That couldn't be further from the damn truth.
Honey, it's not all here.
I'd be like, Niles, Illinois. What is here? But yeah, I did do DMT. Can you tell? But do I genuinely seem lighter? Aside from my hair getting, that's actually why my
No,
hair
yeah,
lightened
your
naturally,
hair
no
just
bleach.
turned blonde once
It
you did
literally
DMT.
turned blonde. I became
Wait,
so
was this like a
pure.
recent thing? Did you do
Yeah.
it recently? Okay, because
Yeah,
it's
not
one
even
of
a
those
month
things
ago.
I've been curious about forever, but
Mhm.
I've never done, and I'm really like, I need to know.
Yeah.
Did you see the blue lady or whatever?
No, I
Okay.
didn't see the blue lady Joe Rogan, but
I've never listened to it once in my life. Don't even fucking dare.
Okay. I didn't see the blue lady kill Tony Coded, but I didn't see
No,
a
I
blue
fucking
lady.
hate him so much.
Yeah, no, I just I did it like not even a month ago.
Okay.
And it's not something that I was seeking out, and
Which I think is
truthfully,
like better.
yes. It's not something I think I would ever do again. Never say never, but I'm definitely not running to do it again.
Sure.
I'll say that. How
Okay.
about that? It was definitely profound,
Mhm.
and it was definitely really intense. I found it extremely terrifying, uncomfortable, but ultimately like a huge release for
Mhm.
sure. But yeah, I've never really done anything that heavy duty. Like I've, done shrooms a few times, but when I do shrooms, I'm just trying to like giggle
Yeah.
and like look at my wall moving a little bit.
Totally.
I get X-ray vision,
Yeah.
which would freak some people out, not me. I
love
do famously get
mushrooms.
X-ray vision, and my telepathy increases, and that's between me and my God. But the DMT was like this whole other ball game, and it was like basically like my one of my besties from high school was like, you need to go and see my shaman in Topanga Canyon.
Oh
You
my
need
God.
a cellular weeping.
So LA.
I know. Beyond.
You need to go
And
see
I'm
my
like,
shaman
I
in
don't know
Topanga
what that
Canyon.
means. And she's like, honey, you need it. And then
Just trust me.
she's like, trust. And I was so scared. And so then I finally agreed. And I talked to the guy once, like on the phone. I'm like talking to him, like absolutely fake ass name. Like, I'm like, that is not your birth name. You're a 6-year-old white man. I'm sorry. Your name is not like Love More, Love Light. Anyway,
No,
but
fuck no.
I did love that for me. And I like talked to him, we had like a screening phone call. And then basically he's like, what concerns do you have? I'm like, so many. How much time do you got? When's the next ceremony? Because I got some concerns, But he did one thing I said. I was like, this is not personal to you. Like, no offense. I'm sure that you're like lovely. But is this a DMT is a drug where, and I didn't know, that you will fully, there are like, if you're doing it whatever dose, like you will leave your body, you will not have any memory of like what your actual body in the room is doing. So
Oof,
that is very
scary.
scary.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my friend went to you, but my friend went to you, and she did it too.
Yeah.
And so she, whatever.
Doesn't remember.
Yeah. And so he was like, you can have somebody there as like a witness. And I was like, I will be doing that, but
Yeah.
not in the room during the actual like howling and moaning, but like on the property. So my
Mhm.
friend literally drove me up the canyon. She was like playing Kanye West music. I'm
Nice.
crying. I'm telling her how scared I am. I don't want to go. I don't want to
Yeah.
go.
Oh my
She's like,
God.
you are loved. You are loved. I'm
Oh.
like, that's so sweet. I literally need to get out of this damn car and roll down
Yeah.
this canyon. I don't want to do this. We like pulled up to the shaman's house. And then he was like, what brings you here? Like, what's going on? And like, he's explaining a little. And I told him, I was like, well, I'm going through like some professional transitions. I'm going through some like transitions in my personal life. But I was like, I gotta be honest with you, Doc. I don't think that's what we're gonna be dealing with today.
Yeah.
There's some dark shit that's shoved down there, and I don't think we're gonna be dealing with me being cut from the groundlings. I think we're gonna be dealing with a lot, like actual like
Yeah.
capital T
Yeah.
trauma, and my suspicions were correct.
Yeah.
But it was really trippy in every way. But I was like, he asked me how I felt. I said I felt scared. I can't stop crying. And then he looked at me and he said, well, your body knows what's about to happen.
Oh shit. Say that to me. Oh baby, that's a lot.
It was wild. And then he explained there was like 3 pens. There was like, they looked like vape pens. It was like a red pen, a white pen, a black pen, not that order. The red pen was the third one. And then there was like this bong, but it wasn't a bong. It's like a DMT bong. So it's like, he did it like, you're going to do the light pen. Then if you'll keep going, you'll do the medium pen. If you want to keep going, you'll do the big pen.
Whoa.
You do the big pen, that's going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And then if that still is not enough, then you'll get to the final boss, the bong plunger thing.
Oh my God.
And that one will definitely,
Yeah.
absolutely send you. So, but he was cool. Like, he's like,
I like
it's
that there's
all in your
options to
control.
like progress.
Like, titrate it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that too. I do think it ultimately made it more uncomfortable and more extended.
Interesting.
But also like I can't imagine having had no idea and started with the final one. Like, I
Right.
don't even know what would have happened. I did make it to the final boss
Yeah.
at that point, but like once I got to the red pen, like it just basically, it's like you are inhaling, they're guiding you through it, you're kind of like taking a big pull, like a couple of like extra sips, and then he's kind of like leaning you back. I'm on just like a little bed on the floor in this little room. It did smell really good, thank God.
Oh good.
Or I would have been
I
out
thought
of
you were
there.
about to say smell really bad, and I went,
No, I
oh,
would have literally
no.
left. I can't. I'm a tourist. So,
No.
but he like slowly like lowered me back, and then it was just like, yeah, the sound went out. There was just like white lights. I did experience my own birth. And then
Oh.
I died. And then when we got to
Oh.
the final pen, then I like died. I lived. It was white lights. It was bright lights. Like, my mom was there, but I wasn't mad at her. But it was clear that she was just like a vessel and a portal for me to make my way to the
Whoa.
earth. And then like, but the uncomfortable part for me was I was nauseous the entire time. It started the moment that I started smoking, and it only got worse. And I actually am proud of myself for going all the way, because it was so horrible and uncomfortable. And he was like, that's your body, like, you are like purging, just that's the energy coming back out. That's
Oh my
all this
God.
like, under the sewer system, the roots that are growing on, and like it's all that shit that's like being kind of clawed out and
Excavated. Yeah.
excavated. But I just felt like I needed to throw up so badly the whole
Oh,
time. And
I
then
hate that feeling.
it's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
But then once we were done, and like I did literally, as I said, experience my own death, I also felt like something like came into my head and grabbed like my soul, like my actual soul and consciousness, and then flung me out into the galaxy. It
Whoa.
was just, that's kind of the best that I can describe it. But there was a lot of like, I can almost get back into it
Yeah.
when I breathe in a certain way or like make a certain
Whoa.
noise. Cause there was like one of the rounds where it was kind of like a like, it was this like guttural, like it's like fucked up. It was coming out. It was like this shit that was like coming out, and then you're catapulted into whatever. It's like if I like breathe in that rhythm, I can almost feel how it like kind of split me apart through the sternum, and then like ego dissolved, and then like came back, and I
Whoa.
like saw the shaman, and I was like, you're me and I'm you, and we're all just mirrors, and we're all just the same and looking at each other. And then it's like I came out of it, and then once I like came out of it, it's kind of like how men, when they come, then they're like, okay, bye. That's what happened. Like, I came out of it, and then I was like, I'm
Gotta get the
I'm done.
fuck out of here.
And I'm fucking done. And then
Yeah.
he wanted to like do pillow talk and like process it and all this stuff. And I was like, where
You're
the
like,
fuck
"And I'm
is
not
my
here for that."
friend?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll text her, but like I have responsibilities. Like, I have to like make sure you're okay. I'm like, I'm good, babe. Like, literally, thank you so much for doing that.
Gotta go.
Soul Brothers forever.
Yeah.
Like, definitely took a huge huge L on that. But I gotta go. And then like my friend came back in, and like kind of sat with us for a second, and then she's like, how'd it go? I was like, I made it all the way. And then he was like, yeah, and she purged a lot. And I was like, what? And he's like, oh yeah, like when I did the plunger one, I guess I did throw
Throw
up
up. Oh
a
my God.
lot, which I don't
You don't remember?
remember.
God, see, that's
Isn't
so
that
it's
scary though?
scary. I
That's
don't
fucking
like that.
scary. I don't
But
like it either.
what was the like, how long did it actually take in
Mhm.
reality, and how long did it feel to you
Mhm.
when you were having all those experiences?
Maybe it was an hour all in, like
Mhm.
all the levels of it. But during the experiences, it's like weird because you're kind of like, you're in the room, like I'm in the room, but it would be like the sound would be like, "Whoa."
Whoa.
Like it would just come out,
Oh
and then
my
I'd kind of
God.
like feel it, and then I'm like and then I'm having these things. So you'd kind of like go in and out of it, and then you'd go to fucking Mars,
Mhm.
and then you'd come back for a second, and then you'd go to, but there's no
There's
concept
no
of
concept of
time.
time,
There's no
yeah.
concept of like any of that.
God. The
Yeah.
fact that that could all happen in an hour is crazy.
Right.
More importantly, how was the traffic on the way to Topanga Canyon?
Yeah, honestly, clear, beautiful Sunday, gorgeous Sunday. Yeah, and then like when we were finally like when we were leaving, like my friend, like she's so funny, Catherine, and then she was just like, "Well, thank you so much." Like she could tell that I wanted to leave. Like when she walked in the room, I hit her with a wink right away to let her know
Yeah.
like this is jokes, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, thank you so much." He's like following us out, and we're like, "Great, yeah, we'll be in touch." Like go away. Like I just
Yeah.
like we get into
He's
her
like,
car.
don't go.
He's like,
He's like,
"Don't
it's,
go."
I'm trying to warn you. He's like, it's too soon.
I know, I
Turns into a
know.
horror movie.
Yeah, literally. No, he was just like standing on his porch, like with the wind chimes. I'm like, I love that my shaman like clearly rents this house, but like, I'm like, I'm obsessed. Like,
He
literally was
can't even afford
complaining about
Topanga
rent
Canyon.
when we first got there. I was like, dog, this is like not the vibe. Like, aren't you supposed to be like the vibe curator? Like, don't
That's
tell me about how you might have to get a roommate.
Don't
Like,
talk about your landlord to me right now.
like, literally, guy, like, read the fucking room, dude.
That is so fucking
Like, we
funny.
already agreed on the rate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't
so
need to-
don't try to, like, what? You think I'm going to throw you an extra 100?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
you're
not,
saying
I'm
you
not
might have to get a
tipping
roommate?
you,
No.
my guy.
Here's a tip. Here's a tip. I'm not doing that again. So please don't ever
Here's a
contact
tip.
me.
Let me the fuck out of here.
I'm currently, I left him on red. He has
Yeah.
followed up with
Oh,
me
shit.
twice. And then, like, finally I hearted it because I didn't want him to get, like, freaked out.
He's like, she's dead.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
No, I'm just like, I don't want to like talk to you. Like, I want to talk to my friend who I like
Right.
know and feel safe with. Like, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, but that was your
that
role has
was
ended.
Beyond your role has ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got back in the car. And my friend was just like, "You get your shit rocked." I was like, yeah.
What a great way to put it. So, did you get your shit
Yes.
rocked today?
Yeah.
I sure fucking did, babe.
And then I was like, "Take me to 10 degrees," which is such a dark, insane
like,
thing that I wanted.
I need that plate combo.
I was like, I need a little medium rare steaky and a little side of potatoes.
That's what I need. My order of tender greens is always medium salmon, mashed potatoes,
Yup.
arugula salad.
Yup, there it is. And I got
Ooh, that
that.
sounds good.
I know, it
been a
honestly hit.
while.
It was weird because I couldn't eat before like I'm going to a surgery. You know, like
You have to come with an empty stomach. They're
Yeah.
like, this is a medical procedure,
This
kind
is
of.
literally it's
Spiritually.
an exorcism.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so it was wild. Like I am glad that I did it. I mean, I do
Yeah.
feel like we got some stuff out that needed to
Yeah.
happen, and I'm still processing it
Yeah.
and listening to like I wouldn't let myself go on Reddit or listen to podcasts before I did it.
Okay.
But now as I try to integrate, I am, and like, oh my God, the rabbit holes that I've gone down. If anybody knows any like non-insane women or queer people who have ever done DMT and been able to process or explain it in an eloquent way, please like DM me, because the incels that have done
Oh my
it and their
God.
profound realizations as like, and I'm like, oh my God, like oh my God, I need to like, that's gonna make me have to do DMT again to clear out the bad vibes of what I'm hearing about.
Just from the incels.
I literally feel like I'm in a Spencer's, like listening to these like guys talk, or it's like Joe Rogan, your boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like
so funny. Joe Rogan as my boy is such a funny thing because I'm like, I've literally never once paid any attention to that man. I
That's
only
so
hear about other people talking about him,
funny.
but my brother does listen to him.
I mean, I paid attention to him when he was on Fear Factor, and then like I definitely would never pick a fight with him because I do know that he's like
He's
MMA
jacked.
guy, and like
Yeah.
his body is like the shape of like a thumb from like Spy Kids, you know, like the OG. Who now Junie, the redhead boy, is married to Megan Trainor. They
Wait,
have two
really?
adorable kids. nice.
LA's crazy.
Yeah, the redhead boy from Spy Kids, married to Meghan Trainor. They have 2 adorable kids. Both have
Wow.
glasses. Can't get over it. Paris Hilton's kids, also adorable, also have glasses.
Oh my
Honey, you
God.
put a kid, you give me a kid with little tiny glasses like the Stuart Little boy.
Oh, I'm done.
I'm already crying.
So cute.
Nothing more precious.
So precious.
So
I wish I had glasses as a kid.
you didn't?
No.
When did you get them?
When I started needing them like soon after college.
Okay.
I have an astigmatism.
Whoa.
So I'm not like blind without them either. But it is like I'll be squinting a lot. And I'm like, I can't see far away. So I'm nearsighted. I always forget what the actual
Well, because they
terms
made
are.
it impossible to remember. They
Yeah.
made it so that everyone is instantly like, "Oh, I'm dyslexic."
Yeah.
There's no
and
scenario
I
in
smoke
which
a
I
lot
can
of weed
remember.
at night. So my
Yeah.
short-term memory is
And honey,
just,
we're
like-
doing our best.
And we're doing our best.
And we could be doing a lot.
We needed to sleep.
Worse.
Needed to sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously.
We could be doing a lot
Oh
worse.
my God, we've
oh,
reeled
I
it
need
in.
a little joint. You're
yeah,
fine.
we're okay.
We're chilling.
Okay, speaking of, I don't know, drugs and DMT and all this stuff, what do you, what would you consider to be your weirdest coping mechanism when you're going through it?
Shit, when I'm going through it?
Yeah, or just like, I don't know, anything you do to like
Or just in general?
feel better. Yeah, just in
Mhm.
general.
What do I do to feel better? Let's see. Weird coping mechanism.
Like, I'll just rewatch Mad Men, like, on loop.
Oh, yeah. Like comfort shows
Yeah, like I have a
definitely can be
comfort show.
good. Um, God. I mean, I'm an adult with a blankie. That's a thing.
Yes, okay.
I find that comforting. I find like smells, like I find like that kind of stuff. Like I really need I need my bed to feel good. I need the lights to feel right. Like I don't know if that's
Taurus.
weird, but
It's Taurus.
it is for you know what? You know why I think it's weird? Because I've been in some people's houses. They live like damn serial killers.
It's crazy.
The lights are so I'm like, is this a doctor's office
No.
from hell?
Literally.
Why
I'm like,
is your
and this
house
is,
lit like
and
this?
that's on straight people because they
Yes.
need to be arrested
They're
for the way they
obsessed.
light rooms.
They
They
are
have
obsessed.
overhead harsh lighting.
Only overhead.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's something that has never made sense to me. I go
No.
to a party with straight people,
Mhm.
overhead harsh lighting,
Yep.
no music playing.
No music.
What's happening?
None.
They
It's
don't know how to
bizarre.
curate a vibe.
No,
by and large.
And they have a house party and it feels like you're at like a open concept like Burlington Coat Factory, like trying on clothes. Like I've never looked worse. I catch a reflection of myself in the TV. I have a fucking jump scare. I'm like, I look like hell. Why am I here right now?
Dark circles under your eyes appear
Yeah.
out of nowhere. You're just like, where
Yeah.
the fuck am I?
So it is actually, I guess that's why I'm like, I think that actually does count as a weird coping mechanism
Yeah.
because I think other people should be maybe taking a page out
Other
of
people
that, but,
are
like,
fucking insane.
I don't know what's happening. For
And
them.
you know, maybe this is I've had my first long-term relationship was with a Taurus. I have a lot of Tauruses close to me in my life. I feel like I don't know if it's inherent to me or if I've just like kind of absorbed their of course, producer of the podcast, Ellie
Yeah.
Jordani is a Taurus. I have my cousin's a Taurus. Like I get along great with Tauruses. Shout out to all of you. I love you guys.
Shout out.
But like I'm so about curating the vibe
Yeah.
of like my space. I'm like it needs to look
Yes.
cute, the lighting needs to be right, it needs to be warm and inviting.
You've crushed it. The vibes
Thank
in
you.
here are immaculate.
Oh,
It feels very
thanks.
warm and inviting. It's got great light. All of it.
Thank you. Wait
It's
till you see.
really
I mean,
great.
you'll have to come over sometime when the sun has gone down and you can see my lighting game. It's on point. It's on point.
Yeah, I have no doubt about that.
Thank
you got
you.
you got any smart bulbs going in here?
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, I
In
figured.
here.
Oh, I
in
figured.
here.
You got a couple different apps, don't you? They all have
Oh.
names you've never heard of.
Wiz
Impossible. I'm like, if I learn
V2.
this remote, I'm fucked. If I
That's what-
lose this, I will never be able to turn this
So
thing
the
back
bulb that's
on.
in that lamp right
Yeah.
there that's near my TV
Yeah.
is from an app that that I no longer know what the app is.
Right.
So it's stuck on whatever color it
Right.
was when I set it, and that's
Mhm.
fine. It's like a purpley pinkish
great.
color, and that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I can't change that one, but then these two bulbs are
Mhm.
like Wiz V2
Yes,
something or whatever,
yes.
and now I get to like I'll fuck with the different colors on these sometimes and make it like see what I'm feeling like. It's
Sometimes you gotta
cute.
see what you feel like,
You
baby
gotta know
girl.
what you feel
The
like.
lights
It's no
will let you
biggie.
know.
Okay. And so what is there something that you would consider to be? Tell us, share with us what is your most problematic opinion that you're willing to share on a public podcast. Like, for instance, a former guest was anti people dyeing their hair pink or purple. Another guest was like, I'm still gonna shop at Starbucks, I don't care.
Is that controversial?
Yeah.
Guilty.
Oh no, not another
I won't use
Starbucks
that.
head on the pod.
I won't use that.
I'm like, get out
I know.
right now.
It's too far. My most problematic opinion or my most problematic behavior?
You know what? You can throw in behavior
But what's
either way.
the question is my most problematic opinion?
Yeah, but if you want to go behavior, that's also fine. We're open to adapting the questions.
That's so huge for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe, yeah, that's actually a fun one to add too. Your most problematic behavior when you're going through it.
Literally. Yeah, I'm like racking my brain. I'm like, I don't know. It's hard because I feel like all my opinions are right. And so it's like, I don't know. Is that problematic that I think that?
Yeah.
Is that the Taurus in me?
Maybe. I had another Taurus on the pod say something similar, actually. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
I think that like I mean a current opinion that I have that maybe is controversial is I do kind of have this. I mean, realistically, she's probably gonna hear about it at this point because I keep running my mouth about it on stage and on pods. But I kind of have some like low key beef with my long standing therapist in
Oh,
LA,
okay.
because she went on maternity leave like 5 months ago, famously, and
You're like,
she
"Not allowed
already
to do
has
that."
3 other kids. And so I guess my problematic opinion is kind of like,
Stop
hey,
having kids.
babe, like, we don't live in Copenhagen. And so, like, the 8-month mat leaves, like, while I'm, like, actively in crisis, like, it's giving, I'm not going to be a feminist anymore. You know what I mean? So I know that that's problematic. It's on such a specific scale, though. Like, it's really just in my personal
Yes.
dynamic in life that I
You're
feel
like-
like that. Otherwise, I'm like, everyone should be able to take off. I think that if you have a kid, you should be able to get 2 years off, fully funded by the government. And I think if you choose
Totally.
to not have a kid, you should get 5 years off,
I
fully
agree.
funded by the government.
1000%.
And that's the tea. And that might be controversial, but
Actually, no, and I'm here to say I'm with you on those opinions.
Thank you.
Hey, therapist, come back to Cara.
Can you please just come
Can
back?
you, like, you've done this before. You get what it's like to have kids. You're fine. You can just like bang it out
Like,
in
have you never
a
heard
shorter
of a
mat
nanny?
leave.
It's called daycare, babes. They have it. They start taking them at 3 months. It's been 5, okay? I'm from the Midwest. I have a lot of friends with children. You're allowed to pop them in at about 3 months, okay? Sometimes 2 if you get the paperwork. Depends if you get them their shots early or not. You know what I mean? If you do the double thigh or, But yeah, I think that's probably my worst take of the moment.
Love that.
But,
Obsessed. But do you want to also share what your problematic behavior is?
problematic behavior.
Only if you want. No
Let's
press.
see. What would be problematic behavior? I don't know. I mean, let me know, honestly. I'm sure. It's probably hard to answer that. It's like, surely
You're like,
there's,
well, do you remember? Have I
Mhm.
done anything fucking weird?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I have a friend who liked to take their aggression out by becoming like an anonymous cyberbully on the internet.
Oh, God. Damn. Is
Yeah.
your friend that woman from that catfishing talk on Netflix that like bullied her fucking daughter?
Oh my God, I didn't watch that, but I read about it.
It's bad.
It's so people are so unwell.
And that's on personality disorders.
And that's on personality disorders.
untreated.
And that's honestly on just, once again, America
Literally.
making things so fucking hard
So hard.
and making everyone in competition with each other to the point
Mhm.
where a mother would do that to her own daughter. I'm like, my mom did it to my face.
Right. You
She
know
had the
what I
nerve to
mean?
bully me to my face
Yeah, 100%.
instead of pretending to be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on my mom's problematic behavior.
Oh my God, wait, problematic queen. And that's on problematic queens as moms. Oh my God, my mom is the problematic queen of Niles,
Absolutely.
Illinois, famously. But I think she would probably be ranking up there. I think we could get her to go global. I think she'd still be hitting the top 10.
Honestly, same. Like, let's call him up. Hey,
You know what?
ladies.
Let's call
We
her.
got an award for you. You know what? Let's call her for the first time in who knows how long.
Yeah, oh my God, it's definitely been a minute.
That's what someone was like, oh my God, is your mom going to be upset about this on the podcast? I went,
Mhm.
she's never going to listen to this. She doesn't pay attention to my life at all.
No. What is she doing?
She's right. Well, actually, she's been recovering from bunion surgery lately.
God.
LOL, just looking for attention.
Okay, literally obsessed with attention. Has a doctor like cut open her feet.
She did that for attention. She's like, she developed bunions for
That's
attention.
such a weird one to do, but like smart because probably maybe flies under the radar a little bit.
Totally.
It's like you
Can't
get
call
the
her
medical
out.
records. You like literally get the medical records, and then it's like she's had bunion surgery. She's had bunion surgery consultations at 45 emergency rooms in the Philadelphia area. She went in Delco. She's like using like alt names, like her like maiden name and
Wow,
shit.
you know about Delco. I love that.
Of course.
Oh
Wait,
my
what's the
God.
what's the I could do the
Mayor of
voice if I think
Easttown?
of the like Mayor of Easttown. It's just like a
That same
it's
guy.
kind of like a Merlin, right? It's like a Delco.
It's like You're gonna go get the
Her
hoagies and get some
Hoagies,
towels.
yeah, get the hoagies. Yeah.
Han. Hey, Han. What's
Hey,
up, Han?
Han, yeah.
How you doing?
I love a hoagie. I love like a, where do they call it, a grinder?
I don't know.
Is
They
that
don't
also
they call
Philly
it
or New
no
York
hoagie.
or
Philly
Jersey or
is
some shit?
hoagies, water ice or
Water
water
ice.
ice. I actually,
Water,
it's so funny.
yes,
I've
water.
trained myself out of my Philly accent, but as
Mhm.
a child, I had a thick one to say water
Damn.
ice. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I did theater, so it was like I don't know.
Theater.
I did the theater, so I
Yes.
trained myself
I
out of it.
famously formerly had an accent, but that was quite easily flattened out. Yeah, I had a thick Midwestern accent
Yeah,
for sure, but I think it's flattened out
Yeah.
over time. It probably comes out if I'm drunk, which I don't do very often, but
Yeah.
then you're gonna hear like ma ke the ke that sound.
How many years were you in Canada for?
Like 5?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you develop a boot?
Yeah, because it came back because like I was in Chicago,
Mm.
had like such a strong Midwestern accent, but no awareness of it because I was just surrounded by it. Then I went to college in New York and people were like, okay, hillbilly. And then and then I feel like it flattened out then. Then I went to Toronto after that, and then it just all came back to me. All came back. But Canada's like a bit more, it's got a little bit more of a lilt to it.
Yeah.
It's got like a bit of a bounciness that like in the Midwest, it's more like a, yeah, it's like more up here. like when I get voicemails from like all, my like Chicago friends and stuff, I love it. It just feels
Yeah.
it's actually real. It's
Yeah.
called not being fake.
It's called not being fake. Ever heard of it?
It's called not being fake as fuck. Ever heard of it? Yeah. It's called being from the Midwest and not being fake as
That's what
fuck.
I was literally just in New York, and my friend who moved there from LA last year, I was like staying with her, and she's just like, I just like New York because people are real here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get it, and also quit talking shit.
Yeah.
You,
Literally.
I'm one of those
Yeah.
people. I'm like, I can complain about LA, but you don't live here anymore. You can't complain about it.
Right. No.
Bitch.
Yeah. Keep her name
Keep
out
her
of your
name
mouth.
out of your fucking mouth. I get to call her fake. You don't get to call her
Yeah,
fake.
exactly.
Well, this is, I mean, it's weird.
Wait, I'm like so
for-
sad now.
I know. I'm like, wait, I don't want you to leave. I'm
Wait, I
having
don't
so
wanna
much fun.
go.
But
What
we
the
do have to wrap
helly?
up because I have to go to work, which is so
Okay,
annoying.
brag.
Ugh. Okay, brag, have a job. And actually, that is true in this economy.
Rich
so
bitch.
my job that pays me like absolute
Literally,
shit.
yeah.
But anywho, I mean, thank you. Wait, because I truly want to. Let's seriously hang out on Christmas.
Yes,
If you're
I'm
down,
I'm literally
we can like
down.
watch a stupid movie and smoke some weed.
That is what I will be doing.
Okay,
so
hell
let's just
yeah.
combine forces.
Yeah, thank you for joining me today. This has been
Yes, thanks for having
so much fun. I'm so excited. So good to see you.
So good to see you. You're crushing it.
Oh
Proud of
yeah,
you.
and also Cara has a podcast. And what is Gay Orphans?
Gay Orphans and Two Girls One Thread.
And Two Girls One Thread. What days do those drop?
Mondays and Tuesdays.
Mondays
baby.
and Tuesdays, baby. Every
Top
Monday
of
and
the week,
Tuesday, you can find Cara's podcast dropping. Follow her on social media. Cara Connors comedy, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you got
Rolls
it.
off the tongue, doesn't it?
Rolls off the tongue, baby. Okay, well, signing off.
All
Bye.
right. Peace.
Thank you so much for listening to Trauma Bond with Theresa Bateman. This podcast is hosted, created, and edited by me, Theresa Bateman, produced by Ali Giordani. Our perfect theme song is written and performed by Tolliver. We are an independent podcast, so if you like what you hear, please leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. And you can also join us as a paid subscriber on Substack for any exclusive bonus content, or if you just want to support the podcast and what we do. Bye!
And light another dude, cause it's what? It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. Them boys, they love the trauma. Them girls, they love the drama. NB just slapped my mama. Oh God, here comes the karma. Let's go. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, bond,